Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Here's another video in Black Desert Online, and in this video we're going to be talking about beer production. Beer production is pretty key for this game if you want to have workers running around. I've reduced my workers now down to, just check here, I'm down to 39 now. I wanted to free up some contribution points to get a siege factory going, and I need 8 for that. So here we are, we've got my 39 workers out and about doing whatever I've asked them to do. But again, this is about the beer production. So when we're trying to make beer, what you want to do is you need basically one ingredient that you need to grind. It either can be corn, it can be potatoes, it can be barley, and it can be wheat. Those are the ones that I have found that allow me to make beer. So what I've done with the alt that I'm currently on, I make all my beer production with my alternate characters, not my main. And I've picked up 1,000 barley, I've got that in our inventory, and we've got some water, and we've got that leveling agent you need, and we've got the sugar. Now, you're going to think to yourself, this could be, hard to do, complicated, but it really isn't. And I live in a house right across from this tavern, and in this tavern you can just purchase from this gentleman the cooking utensil you need. We'll buy one of those, okay? And then, I'll buy some more sugar. You can't have too much sugar. I'll tell him I want 200 sugar. And because the leveling agent, you need 2 of those, I'll say 400 just to keep the ratio going. And then let's just buy a bunch of water. And I'm just hitting the multiple buy. I'll buy 900 water. Okay, and I'm just saying yes, that's what I want. See, I can still carry stuff, but there's no need. I'm good to go here. So again, I paid a couple contribution points to have this house right across the way, so it's easy peasy. And here, I'm just going to place my utensil down, the one I just bought, and doesn't matter which direction, it doesn't matter what direction it's facing, you can use it. Just place it down, hit escape, say yes to the save, and here we are. I can cook, and I apologize for the mess in my house. I kind of just threw stuff together. So here's hitting R at the cooking utensil. We're going to put the ingredients in. You're going to need 5 of the barley, or the wheat, or the potato, or the corn, whatever you want to use. You're only going to need 1 sugar, and then you're going to need 2 of these level agents, and then 6 water. And that will make you 1 beer. But I'm going to say, because I got a bunch of the materials, I'm going to say continuous. Yes, I want continuous. I'm just going to hit maximum. So I can make 175 beer right in a row. So here I go, here's my alt working for making beer. Now the cooking utensil has a durability. So there's no way I'm going to make 175 beer from this one cooking utensil. It's going to break down, and my animation will stop, and I'll have to go buy another cooking utensil. Normally I bring 2 in with me so I can do 1 cooking utensil until it breaks, and then I'll do another. And that usually gets me through all the product that I brought in with me. Now, I'm not going to bore you with sitting here and you can just watch me make beer all day long. What I wanted to point out, and this is where the money maker in this game is, because contribution points equals money, really, because the more contribution points you have, the more workers you can have in the field bringing you in passive income. And what I mean by passive income, even if you got 1 worker just working a tin node or a copper node or an iron node, and let's say you were easy lazy mode, that worker is going to bring that in. You could just vendor that stuff, and you still make a profit on from what that worker is bringing in, especially as it levels. So when it gets to 30th level and you want to promote it, or let's say that it's 30th level and it's a professional worker, you could sell that worker. So he's making you not only revenue by being what he is, but he's bringing you passive income. And if you chose to put it on the marketplace, which you can do, or you could choose to take that item and take it to the next tier. Like, for example, the iron. You get the iron, you make it into the melted shards, and the melted shards into the bar. You can do all that. Processing is free now. So now that you can see that my guy is making beer, I wanted to show you that you start getting dishes. And the dish that you want the most of is this with poorly prepared ingredients. This is the money maker. This is the one you're going to turn. Now, sure enough, you see 61 here. I grabbed a few out of my inventory or my bank or warehouse before I came here so that I could show you what this is about. You know, you're only gonna, this is RNG, you're only gonna proc a few of these a time. So I'm gonna show you that, okay, I made some of the cool draft beer, which is another RNG element to this, and I've made the actual beer. And in my case, I usually keep about 80% of the beer I make, and then I sell the rest on the auction house. And you can make good profits just doing that. This way you always get enough beer for your workers, and you know, you're making a little profit there. So I'm going to stop the animation, and we're going to go back outside. And what we're going to do, and what we can do is I can hit I, and then I can go to the poorly prepared ingredients, and I want to locate the NPC. See, the auto path already started. I'm going to hit T. And yeah, I'm not going to pause this video to cut this out. Again, if you've watched my videos, I'm kind of like, I believe in easy mode. So we're just going to, you're going to have to bear with me, grit in, bear it. We're going to go to the NPC that we got to bring those ingredients to. And I'm going to hit the M button. See, it's not so far away. So you guys that are, you know, now banging your head on your keyboard saying, I can't believe that Tarkis guy made me watch him run across the map so he can show me where an NPC is. But for all those people that have a little bit of patience, here we are. We're almost there, and the farmer's right around the corner. And, you know, I don't need to make this a big surprise or whatnot, but when we get there, there's going to be an NPC that says, look, I'm going to give you contribution credit for those dishes that you're going to give me. So the more of those poorly prepared dishes you make, the more contribution points you're going to gain. And again, you make other dishes, and each dish has its own NPC to go to, and I could get into the details of that, but yeah, I think you'll pretty much figure it out. I'm really trying to show you that how beer can make you a phenomenal amount of money because it's generating you contribution points. And those contribution points are basically going to allow you to buy more workers to do the things that you want to do in this game. This is the NPC. I want to exchange the dish. You hit maximum. It's going to get, I want to give them, you know, basically an earnings of 12, total of 60 of them, whatever all that means. Boom. I just got a contribution point. For, you know, now I'm up to 183 contribution points. Now, you know, you can do what you want in this game, and these videos are really just showing you how I found ways to make a little bit of money here and there. And right now, this is my alt. I'm number 2 of, you know, of money here on this channel. So, you know, take it for what it is, and I hope this helps you. And thank you for joining me. This was the Tarkis Zone.